Hey, hello. We are back in Assassin's Creed Unity. Now we're going to check out the multiplayer in a public game.
Is that a ninja?
That is a ninja. I mean, he came all the way from Japan. They're not going to make a game
Assassin's
over there.
Creed confirms.
You can totally get a katana in this game.
Oh, I really want a feudal Japan. Oh, yeah, Japan Assassin's Creed.
Not in this state, you don't. Not even
That's
slightly.
I want a pirate Japanese feudal Japan game.
You want to play as Edward Kenway as he discovers his fucking otaku side. Just goes all deep, fucking puts blusher on himself, and
Knowing
him and Wale just talking about senpais.
Kenway Senpai. Knowing Ubisoft, all the people in Japan would have like anime hair.
They could do anime here with this tech, it wouldn't be the worst thing.
Oh
So
my God,
I
what's
put this
wrong
game
with
into French for this, hence the good sounding voice acting.
Yeah.
It's so much better. I've played with it in French ever since.
Well, you do have like a boner for France right now.
Actually, no, I put it back into English for a couple of missions because I wanted to see how those dialogue lines were delivered. Let's just say they were bad. But yeah, I quite like the French. Except that you have this this techno bullshit lady talking over you in French.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb. Is this like a Templar meeting?
Yeah, so they have these intro videos to all of the co-op scenarios. I've only played a couple, and they have them for the heists as well. I've played one of them.
Oh, I see. When you said multiplayer, this isn't the competitive multiplayer. This is a co-op mission.
I don't think there is any competitive. I could be wrong, but I haven't seen any.
Really? I'm pretty sure there was in 4. I never actually checked it out to see if there was multiplayer in 4.
I'm almost certain it's not in this. I thought that was something they announced at E3, that it was just co-op. Anyway, I could be wrong, but this is just the first one I could see. The I can't remember what it's called.
Rescue Patton.
Oui.
I just want to read everything in a French accent now.
So people will drop in and out. I think this might just be a 2-player scenario. I've definitely checked out one which was a 4-player, and that was a hot mess. Because, like, well, we're going to see here, there's some pretty spectacular bugs in this 20 minutes of this game.
I've seen the game, or the footage from the 4-player co-op, and yeah, it was a mess.
Yep. Like, I think it's made worse by the, like, network issues. It's difficult to say, because, like, I don't know what the problem is. So you can go different ways into this, like, the first objectives here are inside the building. We've got to steal this key. Rescue Patton's fucking journal or something. So
I remember
don't know where my friend's gone.
They showed a video where you break into some building. I think it's like a big chapel in the middle of France, and they were like, "Oh yeah, there's like 10 different ways into this."
I quite enjoy that. Yeah, you see that in some of the single-player missions. Some of the options they highlight, like they'll say, "You can go and help these merchants out," and they will like set up fireworks as a distraction for you at this point in the mission. And then others are just like, "You can go in through the sewers, you can go through the roof, you can go through the main doors.
You can go through this window, or you can go through this window."
Hold on a minute, I need to calculate my jumps here.
Really? Arno is very afraid of heights.
I don't know what the wall eject button does because I can never get it to work. He will not jump off, no matter what I do.
I see you've got a nice yellow sash on now.
Yeah, I've changed. My most recent one is purple and yellow, my suit, and I've got like a almost like a masquerade mask, sort of, you know, with like the eyepieces under the hood. And that's pretty swag. Got like some feathers sticking out my head.
I'm sure you blend right into the streets of Paris now.
Hold on, I need to get in this window.
What's that guy doing? He's got a great arm strength if he can just hang there like that.
Yep, getting in this window is the hardest thing.
I just imagine. Look, he's
there
like, go in. There we go.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, back out. Back out.
It's like a firing squad.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. Alright, teammates down. So you can heal, or you can wait for the respawn. You can't move the camera though when you're waiting to heal.
Really?
Yep, I need... Fuck it, this is not going well.
I couldn't tell what was happening. Oh.
Death one. I don't know, like, I was at some point I was trying to throw a smoke grenade, and it wouldn't go, it was just giving me the target reticle. And then yeah, I just got one hit killed by a French dude.
You could lose like 90% of your health being shot several times.
Sometimes you'll just... Like, they will warp to you, sometimes, like, clearly the animation hasn't synced up properly, because they will just fly, like, 2 feet towards you.
Yeah.
And skew you. It's stuck on a wall, hold on.
There we go.
Oh fuck, so let's try something different now. Let's try to take out the perimeter guards, maybe get into that window or something. See where we go. Hmm. Hmm.
Um,
I assassinated the world, like.
I assassinated the world.
Yeah. Fucking apocalypse, if I
Oh
can't get
my
this kill
God.
on. everyone
You're
dies as well.
flying back up. No, you're not. You're dead.
I've desynchronized. You can't move the camera in this position either, so if you actually die on the surface, like you don't know if the person's coming towards you. Let's have an instant slow-mo replay here in this loading.
Oh God.
There we go. The moment of conception. Alright, let's take it again. I don't know where my friend is.
I know you said you did some fancy editing here, but I did not expect that.
Oh, this is just the beginning.
Oh my God.
Just the beginning. Right, so...
Is that your friend? Oh, he's inside.
The dude died though, so that's something. Only
So
his
you
gun
think-
remains.
Yeah,
I thought
take
you
his
could
gun.
pick up guns in the other Assassin's Creeds. I know you definitely couldn't 2 or Brotherhood.
You
I
could
don't think
in
you can in
4.
So another chest that I fucking don't know the colour of.
Get
I
some
know I can't open the reds though.
stone
So.
coins.
The reds might be the one you need the lockpicking skills for.
Can't you upgrade your skills by paying for helix coins?
Yeah, you can basically hack your experience, they call it, which is maybe the grossest thing ever.
Wow.
Or you can just like play the game and get upgrades, but whatever, don't play this game. Right, so we're fucking in through this door.
How does he not see your friends?
How can't I get through that door? So the frame rate is like horrendous right now. I honestly don't know if you'll appreciate it in the video, but take my word for it, like, it's not my fault. I'm bad at combat. It's like the timing is just off.
I liked how when the guards all first saw you, he slid along the floor and his feet didn't move.
Yep.
Oh, that's a sweet roll.
This 2-player combat's great. You're just getting each other's way and
Don't know if you saw like the gameplay demo where they had like 4 people all like fluidly attacking one guard, but that doesn't seem to be the
there's
case here.
nothing fluid about the combat in this game. Look, like holy shit, it's
The blood sprays look kind of cool. How they just
do.
spray on the walls.
they will fade off the character models though over time. So you'll get to a cutscene and the cutscene will just be like some really gnarly messed up dude you've been fighting with for several minutes, and suddenly all the blood's just like vaporizing off his body, which is kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
But when you're in a closed room, yeah, you'll like slice a guy and the blood will spray up the the really baroque like ornate wall.
Yeah.
So, it is look cool. Just look cool.
I like how
There are things I really like about this game.
I like how you and your friend look exactly the same. Like, not even the armor looks exactly the same. You just have a different color.
Yeah, they should have like. There was all those complaints came out of E3 about not being able to choose a woman, because like people just didn't understand that you were just playing as Arno in the multiplayer. You don't get to build your character so much as just the armor.
Yeah.
Which they should have just let you had a character customization, something really basic. Maybe just give you a few different skins of like faces or something.
Yeah. What did he do there? He like jumped off the staircase.
There is some pretty cool things where if you're against a wall, you will like slightly wall run and like slice a guy's throat in circles or something.
It's kind of cool.
Or like you'll jump off a pillar and stab him as you return to your landing and stuff.
The killing animations were kind of cool.
They're cool when they actually hit and you're not just like hitting the air and the blood's flying out of nothing.
Yeah.
I've had some where I've went to do a double assassination and the bodies of the people I've killed have sort of merged together and done a single assassination animation. It's just 2 bodies in one.
What's the squiggly line on the map? Is that stairs?
Stairs, yeah. The map is like, the overworld map is maybe the worst thing ever because it lags with frame rate problems. So you've just got like 1,000 icons on this map and it's like 10 frames.
The mini-map right now looks amazing. It's giving you so much information of where you are.
Yeah.
You need to synchronize more places.
So like stuff like this when you're wall running looks really smooth and then you'll just glitch out and you'll be like... You'll be walking up like these cobbled or these tiled roofs but your man's doing the animation as if he's just running on a normal surface so your legs are clipping through. Just really, sloppy things like that. You can't change the language back to English.
Can't you?
Not in mid-mission. I think that's only in co-op though.
Yeah. I wish the Pokemon the new in Pokemon now you can have your language of whatever you want. and like I kind of want to play in Japanese, but you can't change it back to English whenever you want after that.
I'm gonna blow your goddamn mind. I read your review on Pokemon.
Yeah.
What's it called? What are the 2 games?
Yeah.
What?
Alpha Sapphire, Mega Ruby.
There you go, on www.GameDropZone.com. And I went out and bought myself a 2DS.
Fucking really?
Yep, I'm waiting for it to arrive in the post. It's the horrible transparent blue one that looks like it's from the 90s.
Well,
Should be arriving tomorrow, hopefully.
at least you'll be able to play the game. I can't play mine because I broke the C-stick.
Oh, I'm so fucking pumped!
Pokemon, it's a fucking great game. You will love it.
I can't wait. I read your review and I'm like, fuck, I need to buy this. So I bought the Sapphire one because they had Survivor in it, I think. Survivor's in Sapphire, isn't it? I think it is.
No.
I did look it up.
Yes.
There's a couple of Pokemon I like that were in Sapphire. And yeah, I can't wait. I'm so excited. Anyway, back to Assassin's Creed. The frame rate is again like an abortion right now.
Oh god, what's happening?
The whole thing desynchronized. It wasn't just me.
Well, for a second there, I thought this was Metal Gear because you opened up your like inventory and all the question marks appeared over the NPCs' heads.
Oh, it's brutal. It's brutal. Did I open my... Oh yeah, to change weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Let's go again.
Screen.
My co-op partner can apparently teleport.
I was gonna say, wow.
I wish I had that skill.
Hotel de Ville?
Where? Hotel de Ville.
Yep.
Right, so all we've got to do is kill these 3 Templars. It shouldn't be this difficult.
No.
But like, just this whole like, I don't know how to get off this like ledge now. I don't know which buttons to press. It's like you hold down.
The wall. Oh, there we go.
Are we running or... Fluid combat.
Your teammate like walked in, kicked him, and then the...
Oh, it's great. You really don't, at the minute, and I'm almost done with the story, I haven't really done much in terms of the revolution. Like, they keep referring to it as if it's a thing that matters, but all I'm doing is chasing, like, people who murdered other people.
Yeah.
And it's, like, really bad. Like, sometimes you'll get these scenes where this character who's in the last scene with you will turn up at the next mission, and be like, shit, what are we doing, what's happened? Even though they were in the briefing before. And then I had this other scene where your girlfriend turns up, and she's, like, already knows why you were there, what you're doing and stuff. And she hasn't been in the story for like, I don't know, a mission or 2.
Really?
It's like the weirdest stuff. They're just like, they assume things have happened, or it feels like they've just cut missions from it, dialogue and stuff. And like, there'll be this one objective where you're investigating this murder and you see this dude's name in the diary of the guy who was murdered. So you go to him and like, I assumed like you'd be interrogating him or something. Instead you're just like, so this dude's dead, what do you think I should do? I'm like, wait a minute, he's the only suspect you have. Like, I mean, presumably you would know who the murderer is because it's pretty obvious, but like Arno doesn't allude to it, so it just kind of assumes that you know Arno's motivations.
It was Arno all along.
Yeah, it would be better if it was.
They should make an Assassin's Creed game where you have a protagonist which has schizophrenia. So, like, you're playing as, you play as your assassin, you're going around, but then you also play as this other character that kind of, like, it's always hooded or wears a mask, and you're basically a Templar killing people, and then you find out towards the end that you are the other Templar, and you're the one going around killing all these people, and then you're the other half of you is trying to find out who's killing them.
So why are the Templars bad? I've never got that. Like, the assassins are the ones killing people. The Templars always seemed like the ones...
The Templars...
Like, they were the good people, keeping order.
The Templars want to basically keep order and control everyone using the pieces of Eden, which, like, they basically control the world. Like, they were the ones who got Bush elected for president, so he would, like, basically run the world, because apparently the world is just the United States.
Again, what's wrong with the Templars? You're selling me on them here.
That's just it. Like, they want to keep order and track everybody, and all the bad people will basically be killed or arrested or in jail.
That's kind of the future I would maybe go for over this sort of freewheeling assassins thing. You can't even take your weapon out in like crowds anymore. There's no way of killing a civilian.
That's really dumb.
I wonder if you can shoot them. I haven't tried. But like the snap targeting in combat, you can't even choose your targets, so...
Yeah. I always try and shoot civilians the first Assassin's Creed game I get. I remember I was going around shooting turtles and it told me not to kill innocent animals in Assassin's Creed 4.
Oh, but you can kill the other ones that you need to get the pouches from and stuff.
Yeah, I can murder like 1 million alligators and that's fine and wipe out the species, but I can't kill a sea turtle.
Right, so we're looking for a pattern, or paton. Still can't find them. I just did the Assassin's Creed thing where you climb to the top of the tower and survey.
Yeah.
But because this isn't a scripted event, like, there's no way I could possibly see anything.
It doesn't render in
There we go.
PCs outside, like...
It's below ground.
Yeah.
See, like, the combat just syncs up in some super weird ways. Like,
Yeah,
he was knocked back, should have fallen off the ledge, but instead warped onto my sword.
kind of dumb.
Like, this is how good the co-op is. I don't even know where my partner is, and I just don't really care. Like, you don't need him.
I assume this would be funny if you were playing
Oh.
with a friend in a party.
Oh,
Uh,
oh,
um...
hmm. Hmm. Ah.
Wait,
Synchronize
what?
is a good word for this. It's fine.
What?
Like, part of it.
What?
Ignore it. Didn't impact the gameplay at all. Ah.
I like the Arnold is on the ground writhing in pain. It's like, yeah, you had like a big bit of stone wedged through your body.
Do you want to see this again?
I think I
I want
need
to see this in
again.
hot slow-mo action. Let's have a look. So I was a bit confused here. I'm like, oh, maybe I'm just looking like against a pillar or something and the camera's fucked, but no. I don't know, managed to do the impossible.
The ultimate assassin.
He basically became telefragged into this
Oh,
piece of wall.
telefragging man. No, nobody like younger than say 16 is going to get that.
But to be honest, that's not that much younger than me.
That's,
Fuck.
that's still a couple of years.
Alright, we're still on the loading screen, hold on. I didn't artificially lengthen these loading screens, this is just the length of them. I just thought I might as well put them to good use with some slow-mo action. Alright, let's run through this
Wait, what
crazy
the
mess
hell
of a gaming.
happened? Why was just like smoke everywhere?
I don't know.
Find Patton. I
Didn't
remember
have a frame rate any though, that's for sure.
they talked about there was a whole sewer system in the game.
Is there?
Yeah, can you access it from anywhere in the city?
I've been in sewers, but only in like scripted mission events. Or like, missions where the only way is to tail this dude down the sewers. I've never been in there on my own.
They talked about there's like multiple ways down into the sewers. I assume that like almost every mission would involve the sewers now since they put so much work into making them.
No, but several missions have involved this area of the catacombs that were, you know, that graveyard area we were in before.
Yeah.
Done a couple of missions there.
Are the French catacombs in there? Because they are really cool, even in real life.
Yeah, we'll go down in a bit. There's just
wanna-
piles of skulls like above ground as well.
It's really that sounds really spooky, but I still want to go.
Like thematically, I really like this game. Like the time period, the sort of the stuff they do with the rioting crowds and stuff,
Yeah.
people just burning flags. And there's a part where you're in this palace, and the palace is being overrun by presumably the rioters, but it's already overrun when you get there, and the only people inside are like the red bandits you've been fighting the entire game. So it loses everything. Like
It's kind of dumb.
it's
I was
like,
gonna
oh, you can't kill civilians, so we can't actually have riots.
I was
that
going
are
to say,
against you.
you said burning flags. Do you actually see French flags on fire?
Oh, I set one on fire, in fact. Not in this week.
They could not in a million years do that in Assassin's Creed 3 with it being set in America, even though it's during a revolution. Like, I did
Oh, no.
not once see any American flags burning.
No, probably not. But in this, like, I was really weird because it was like a burn. It just had like fire as an objective or something. So I went over there and he threw a torch out of his ass at this French flag on the side of a building, and it somehow set the entire building alight and burned these snipers out of this tower that I'd already killed. That spawned back in for the cutscene of the tower burning down.
Wow.
It was something.
Game of the year. Where's your friend gone? Oh,
He's
there he is.
fucking off. None of us have the lockpick ability at this point, so we can't open that door. I don't know what he's doing. Like, these guys just don't. Might as well just take them out. They don't care.
Apparently not, he's just gonna stand there. What's that woman doing? She just, like, doesn't care.
I don't know.
Just kind of
She's
watching.
amazed that I can miss so many hits that I clearly landed on the dude.
I like you hit the sword hilt onto his neck and he died.
Oh, it's special. I think the combat is the worst thing about this game. Like, because they've built it like any other Assassin's Creed games where you've got to fight loads of people. But they've made it hard enough that you die in seconds. There's
Well,
none of the reward from the doing well.
Yeah, everyone complained that Assassin's Creed Combat was like super easy.
Can't get off this fucking pole.
your guy's dead. Oh.
I couldn't get off the pole. The fucking drop button didn't work. The wall eject didn't work. Right, so let's watch this again because we might as well.
What? Oh god.
I just really appreciated the arms. Like,
trying to swim. Oh, I couldn't do this in Movie Maker.
Stone wall. I also like. You might be able to hear the. I think it's 25% speed of the people screaming.
Yeah.
I don't know though. He's tough. He's not going to scream for anything.
So it's what, a 10-second clip? Slow it down to 25% speed, and you might finish this loading screen.
Yeah, I needed to make it last the length of the loading screen. So still didn't. If these loading screens go on long enough, you get a second loading bar that appears. You just spot it at the end there.
Yeah.
It's worse in the single player. Like some of those loads are several minutes.
Jesus.
So I had a migraine the other day after playing about 6 hours of this game.
Is that why you had a migraine?
I think that's why. I think the frame rate actually made my mind explode. Made my eyes swell up and feel like it was getting like somebody was just fingering my retina. Like,
ooh.
It was that was fun.
That sounds quite bad. It's like I've heard people say like, oh, certain frame rates give them like headaches, or like resolution on games can sometimes give people headaches, but I've never actually had that myself. I've never actually felt sick playing a game.
To me. Mine was just that I had a couple of weeks there where I was like waking up, like I don't know, a couple of hours of sleep, waking up doing something, immediately doing another thing, going to sleep thinking of a third thing I had to do, like just for a couple of weeks there.
Yeah.
I expect that was the reason, because that always happens. But like resolution in particular, like if this is how I gauge the resolution. If I can sit on my bed normally and play a game, then it's a good resolution. Like either the text is large enough or it's 1080p. If I have to move my pillows forward so I can actually read the game, then either the text is too small or it's like 720p or something.
Yeah.
And that's why resolution matters to me, because like, I can play this game laid back anywhere on my seat, because it's like the fucking UI is huge and you don't really need to read anything. Dragon Age, I needed to be up on the screen like licking it almost. And then Destiny, I can be like in the bathroom having a shit and still playing that game. I don't even need to see through the wall to like. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Going back to Pokemon for a second, that is how I play Pokemon now. It's like I can't sit down and play for a couple like hours, because without the C-stick it's really annoying. So if I'm in the bathroom, I'll just sit and play Pokemon for a little bit.
But you can play just without certain functionality.
But the C-stick functionality with the whole sneaking mechanic is probably my favourite thing about that game, and I can't use it now.
Right. It's a bummer.
Which sucks.
Well, you should buy 2DS. The bundle I bought was £115, but it's the transparent blue 2DS.
Yeah. I
So
would just buy
shit.
I would just buy a replacement 3DS. I don't like the 2DSs.
There is a £99 white 3DS, not an XL though, on Amazon that I was going to purchase, but having already used a 3DS, I know I don't like it.
Hmm.
But I might like the 2DS, I don't know. I like the Wii U gamepad, so that's something.
Was that pattern? Because it had like a little cutscene there as you killed him.
No, the pattern's still down in the catacombs.
No. Oh, he doesn't change location.
No. I played this mission twice, he was always there.
Do you know how to get to the catacombs, or do you have to go through this door?
There's another door, which we find in a bit, but at the minute I'm kind of hoping that this guy has lockpick and just being dumb, but it doesn't look like he does. It's
Getting those herbs. What's the currency in this game? Florins? No, that's
oh, there you go. Nope. Broke's lockpick. I don't know what the currency is. Helix coins?
Phrase it.
King of France wanted to bring in Helix as currency, but the inflation would have destroyed the economy, so they went back to like bottle caps.
Don't get Fallout on me now.
So when you fell into hay originally, was there used to be an animation in which the hay would like move slightly?
Yeah, the hay would like shuffle as you landed into it, and it would spurt out of the sides.
That's not in this game. There's just a puff of smoke. The hay doesn't move, and there's the sound of you like smacking onto wood. It is the worst, and I wanted to confirm with you that it was like in the old games there used to be some sort of animation.
Wow.
So yeah, let's head in the catacombs. Catacombs.
This looks like something out of Skyrim.
Skulls. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some dumb like rotate these rocks in a certain order
Yeah.
to open the next door.
Those spooky skulls.
gonna get spooked, son.
I can't remember what. The undergrounds, is it all? Well, I suppose you haven't been there that much, but does it feel like it's all linked up? Like, could you access the chateau through the catacombs from across the map?
No, like, that's what I mean. I've been in the sewers a couple of times, but like only for missions. So you go in one way and you go out the other. Like, I've never had it feel like, oh, this is just not like GTA where you're like, oh, I'm just trying to escape this cop, so I'll drive into this underpass and stuff. In this game, it just feels like that's another area, like a building or whatever. So yeah, there's the multiplayer.
What was the what was the point of that mission? You just kind of talk to the guy.
Yeah, that's it. Like, I guess I get some currency. I have unlocked new armor or something.
You
There
got
are
some,
rewards associated with each mission, but
you got Uplay points. That's what counts.
great, great. Thank you.
Au revoir.